Welcome to the main event. So that's it. There you go. Clash in Paris is in the books. Here's what I thought. We opened the show with Michael Cole and Wade Barrett welcoming us all to gay old Paris. The Paris crowd, of course, absolutely blew the fucking roof off all night long. From start to finish, absolutely sent it. Wild crowd. Honestly, one of the best crowds the WWE can have anywhere in the world. The first match, Bronson Reed and Roman. Bronson outside of WWE was a big star, but in the WWE he's an up and coming star now. Against the big dog, the OTC, Roman Reigns. Bronson had Paul Heyman with him with his Shula Fala around his neck. I like that. I like that name. I think it's a good name. It's a good one for it. Thank you very much, Paulie. I love it. Yeah, the Shula Fala. It's a fantastic name. It's great. Roman then comes to the ring. The crowd is fucking, again, electric. Absolutely gone buck wild for Roman. Match was pretty decent, to be fair to it. Match was pretty good. Bronson and Roman have some good chemistry. My God, Bronson Reed can move for a big man. Fair play to him. It ends with Roman delivering a spear to Bronson after some decent back and forth. Power bombs. Yeah, really good match. It ends with Roman spearing Bronson. He gets the 1, 2, 3. And then finally gets his payback, shall you say, on Paul Heyman. Delivers a guillotine chokehold to Paulie in the middle of the ring. Takes his Shula Fala back. Paulie's down. Bronson's down. It's fantastic. Roman stands on the table, signs some runners and starts throwing them out into the crowd. No, Roman don't need no runners. And then who appears? Braun Breaker. Just appears out of nowhere. Does a little dance up on top of the announcer's table and spears Roman through the table. It looked nasty. Braun Breaker is he's a really excitable guy. You know, you look at him and you go, man, that guy is excitable. He's a powerhouse. And with Bronson Reed as well, the two of them they are seriously a massive powerhouse in the WWE, and they're going to go on and they're going to do some massive things, I think. Braun Breaker, as they're leaving after the tsunami, Braun Breaker runs 20 yards down the walkway and spears Roman out like a light again. Spears Roman, absolutely cleans him out, bring him into the ring. Another tsunami, then put him on his backboard, another tsunami, they're leaving, come back one more time, another tsunami onto Roman. Jey Uso appears, gets speared out of his shoes. It certainly feels slightly uncomfortable to start watching it because it's so much happening to Roman at one time. So they really pulled that off. And then of course in the back afterwards, Adam Pearce has ejected Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker out. They're gone. Get away for the night. So they are not going to be involved in the Fatal 4-Way. So that leaves things open. I enjoyed the first match. I thought it was really good. I thought it was a good first match. I thought Bronson Reed really held his own in the ring with a competitor like Roman. No, it was a good first match. Next match was the Street Profits against the Wyatt Six. A strange one. The Wyatt Six, to me, I don't feel have lived up to the hype of what they could have been. And the Street Profits came down in some badass Borderlands gear. It looks very sick. Wyatt Six come down in their masks, of course. But again, yeah, I don't feel the Wyatt Six live up to where they should be or what they could be at in terms of WWE. I know they were playing off the whole Bray Wyatt thing. God rest your soul. I just don't feel that they're living up to the hype, you know. Street Profits are a decent team. All in all, the match was pretty good. Some screwy finishes towards the end with the Wyatt Six, and then I think they called it the Black Plague. I think that's what they called it, or the Plague, or something like that. To end it, and the Wyatt Six win it. I enjoyed it. I did enjoy it. I thought it was a good match. I just don't feel that the Wyatt Six are where they need to be at. And and I don't feel the Street Profits are living up to what they could be as well. It was a decent match, and it made me care about the winner of it. I don't know about the Wyatt six-pin champions. I'm just not sold on it yet. So we'll see. But listen, it was a decent match. Wyatt 6-1. Next up, Becky Lynch, the Intercontinental Women's Champion, against Nikki Bella. I was not a fan. Becky held it. Becky ran this match, to be honest with you. Nikki Bella, it's the same thing with like Brock Lesnar coming back in the men's main event scene. It's like, why are we doing this? You know, Becky's more than capable of carrying this title all the way, and we have such good talent in that area that we don't need an interjection of an older classic wrestler in Nikki Bella. And I know it's, Nikki wants to see, can she hang in this new genre, new era? The answer is no, you can't. You got to put the work in, and you got to put the graft in to hang with the women that are in the industry right now. You look across the board in WWE, AEW, all around the world, women's wrestling is taken off, and I feel that the female wrestlers of the past, they either need to change and adapt or move on. Becky Lynch is, I would say, one of the newer breeds. She was there towards the end of the Divas era, which was awful. She was there towards the end of it, but she's definitely a figurehead in this new era of wrestling and women's wrestling we have. And I just don't think Nikki Bella can match up to Becky Lynch. If she wants to, she's going to have to put the graft in, and she's going to have to get on that mat 4 or 5 nights a week and really put the graft in. You look at the likes of Lyra Valkyria, you look at the likes of Piper Niven, you look at Chelsea Green, all these women that are in the industry at this age, at this time, they're absolutely smashing it, and I just don't think Nikki Bella can hang. And I do believe that throughout the match, it did show throughout the match that she just can't hang with it, in my opinion. And Becky came out on top. Understandable, and I feel that was the correct winner. It wasn't a spectacular match. Again, Becky held it together. Becky pushed it over the line. So, yeah, listen, Becky won. Not the best match on the card. Now we come to what I thought it was a really decent match, to be fair. Sheamus against Rusev in a Donnybrook what's it called? A good old-fashioned Donnybrook match. I enjoyed this match an awful lot, and these two boys beat the living shit out of each other. Absolutely smashing each other. And to be fair, since Rusev came back from his hiatus away in AEW, he and Sheamus have went at it, and they've absolutely beat the fucking shite out of each other week in, week out. They're definitely hit hard. This match is a hard hitting match. Some spots are a bit mad, a bit stupid. A shillelagh, as an Irishman, a shillelagh is not something we come across on a daily basis. So WWE believe we all use them for stick fighting and walking. We don't. Rusev took a beating in this one, I'll be honest. Now, saying that, Sheamus as well, also from through the bar falls, one of the bars fall over, he goes through it. It's a bit mad. Off the whiskey barrels, white noise through the table. Rusev took a hiding. The boys were battered and bruised, and it's a thoroughly enjoyable match. I really did enjoy it. The finish, I think, the finish was a bit like Sheamus tapping out because the shillelagh was in his mouth. It was a bit you know. I feel they could have probably done a better finish. I get why they did it, to show like, oh, it's in his mouth. Oh, it's so uncomfortable to watch. It wasn't. It was okay. It was a mediocre finish to a really good match. I enjoyed this one. The finish was, as I say, not spectacular, but I enjoyed it. It wasn't terrible. The match, I thought, was great, and the two boys battered the head off each other. So that's always good to see. Good match. Next, we have John Cena against Logan Paul. Paul comes into the ring. Now, Paul gets an awful lot of abuse for being an outsider. The man is in WWE quite a while now, quite a few years. So my opinion on Logan Paul is, listen, I was never a big lover of Logan Paul as a YouTuber. He's done some awful things in his time. He's definitely grown up an awful lot, but he's done some bad things in the YouTube world, between cryptos and the incident in Japan. He's not a great guy. In wrestling, I feel that he is a heel character, and I feel that he is perfect. He plays it perfectly. I think he's really, really good as the character he is. I think the smarmy, smug, up his own hole kind of heel, I feel he's really good at. Probably because it's his own personality turned up a little bit, as Stone Cold Steve Austin said. He's certainly come on a long way. If you look at his first match to now, that match with John Cena was a fantastic match. So Paul comes in, he gets booed out of the building. People don't like him, outsider signs, all that jazz everywhere. Then, of course, John Cena comes in. The fucking crowd erupted. If there was a roof on that stadium, it is gone. It is fucking gone. John Cena's last time in Europe, as Michael Cole told us 4 or 5 times, it was fantastic. It was to have been there would have been amazing. To see John Cena's last PLE match in Europe would have been fantastic. The crowd really, really got behind him. The crowd really got behind this match, to be honest. The match, I thought, was a brilliant match. Logan Paul held his own against the GOAT, against John Cena. I'm not a big John Cena fan. I respect everything he did for the industry and everything he done for WWE, but I'm not a John Cena fan. Never have been, never will be. You gotta appreciate what he's done for the industry. And 17, never seen. I do love that name, by the way. But yeah, I would not be a big lover of John Cena. This run, this final run, is really good. He went from heel. We tried it. It wasn't great. He's now back face, and he is giving some really good matches. This match will have to be up there, I feel, with some of the best in this final run. Logan Paul held his own. John Cena brought out some mad moves. He did the Styles Clash, a tribute to AJ Styles, as was stated on the WWE Instagram page afterwards. There was an interview with him, because he's not going to get to fight everybody. And of course, him and AJ had a massive rivalry way back when, and it was a fucking fantastic rivalry. So a bit of a tribute there to AJ Styles. Again, I think Logan held his own. I think John and Logan put on an absolute belter of a match. Michael Cole said match of the year contender. I don't know. It was a really good match. It was a really good match, and whatever you think about Logan, the man is putting work in there, and he is putting on some good matches, and he is coming out the other end here of this whole outsider arc thing he has, and he's doing some good work. It's a great match. Cena comes out on top, but we knew that was going to happen anyway. But yeah, it's a fantastic match. It's definitely worth a watch. The main event, the fatal 4-way match. Jey Uso comes in first. Crowd goes fucking ballistic for him, absolutely mental. LA Knight comes out, not to a crazy pop until he did his LA Knight thing in the corner. Got a crazy pop for that, but it wasn't massive pop. CM Punk next. CM Punk went. The fans went mental for him. Continued singing his song after the music was down and all. And then Seth Rollins comes out, who, in my opinion, right now is the best wrestler in WWE. Is the best character, wrestler, everything. Seth Rollins is it. Seth is the man right now in WWE. And rightly so. I feel he deserves it. He's a fantastic character. And he plays that role perfectly to a T. He's so freaking good. And I absolutely adore him as a character. I think he's fucking brilliant. It comes out and they chant to the thing, and then they do the thing in the ring, and you know, it all kind of kicks off a bit, and the match is good. The match is really good. There's some big moves in it, some big moves, some big bumps. It's a pretty decent match, to be fair. Lots of like false finishes and lots of, oh, nearly, almost, and, you know, pedigrees and stomps and the whole lot. And then LA Knight goes up on the top rope with Seth Rollins on the table, misses the elbow. LA Knight goes through the table. Seth gets up, back and forth again, comes back out of the ring, delivers a stomp to Jey Uso on the outside, then runs over, delivers a stomp to LA Knight on the table. So the two of them are out like a light. Takes a chair. The bitterness and hatred between Seth and Punk, I think those two guys might actually hate each other. They're so good. It's such a rivalry between the two of them. One for the ages, absolutely has to be Punk and Rollins. They put on some fantastic matches, and there is some serious hatred there. So I am okay with the two of them fighting forever. You remember that years ago there was chance fight forever? I think the two of them should fight forever. I'm really okay with it. I'd be okay with watching that again. The back and forth, the hatred between them is crazy. Seth had said, I hate you and I want to end your career. Takes a chair, puts Punk's head into the chair, and is about to deliver the stomp. Punk gets out, Seth's knee through the chair. Go to sleep. And the second go to sleep, Punk gets a low blow. And who delivers the low blow but Becky Lynch? Seth in an interview beforehand said, I've got this covered. I got this covered. I can do this without them, without Bronson and Breaker and Paul. And he had it covered. By God, did he have it covered. Becky Lynch. I don't think anybody expected that to happen. It was such a great angle. Such a great way for Seth to win. Does this now leave open the opportunity for AJ Lee to come back? Now, as I stated previously with Nikki Bella, can AJ Lee hang in the now? Is it just coming back to handle Becky? Is AJ even coming back? I don't know. We have no idea. It would make sense for AJ to come back with Punk and AJ take on Becky and Punk take on Seth. And I'm sure we'll have a tag team if AJ comes back. But would it make sense for that to happen? If it does happen, does AJ have the stones and the cojones to hang in the now? I don't know, is the honest answer. She has not wrestled in years, like in a long time. So we don't know, is the honest answer. It was a great finish to a really good match. The fans absolutely blew the roof off for this as well. The whole atmosphere around this main event, it felt like a big one, you know. It felt like a big main event, and I feel that it delivered. Seth walks away the champion with Becky now part of the team. It's a good angle. It's a great angle. My thoughts on Clash in Paris as a whole. I felt it was a really good PLE. I feel that WWE need to bring more of those big pay-per-views to Europe. Give us a chance. I know there's always been rumours of a WrestleMania in London or whatever, but I feel that we earned it. We deserve it as European fans. And a Clash in Paris sold out 30-something thousand people. I can guarantee you could have sold out 80,000 people for that. I would guarantee it. It was a fantastic. I thought it was a really good pay-per-view. There was some ups and downs, but all in all, I do feel it was a really good pay-per-view, and I feel that WWE need to bring it back again. Bring back another one. Clash in Dublin. Clash in Edinburgh. Clash in Germany. Bring it back. Keep it coming. We will keep doing this, and the European fans will keep giving you massive pops if you bring it back here. All in all, really good main event. Really good show. Yeah, I'm okay with it. Lot of questions left, but Clash in Paris, it was good. So that's it. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.